living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Danny and Tay, and we are heard. Hi guys, welcome back to Heard the Podcast. This is Danny.
And it's Taylor. I'm back.
Well, anyway, Taylor is back. So I'm thinking I'm going to probably release this episode and your separate episode together as like a pack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think I'll do that. But so first off, I've been super fucking busy. I didn't even write down any notes. I'm on Instagram.com and I'm just looking at my bookmarks and just gonna freestyle it because at this point we ain't been recording together for the past couple of weeks and I just need to get something down. It's just whatever. So it's just gonna be a freestyle episode, okay? So before I start and get into everything, did you want to say something? Just bring up anything that how's the past couple of weeks been for you and on the positive end of things? What do you want to talk about regarding that?
I'm doing a lot better than I was. I don't want to say too much because I want them to hear the other thing.
Okay, but I'm saying, how positive have you been feeling? Like, what are
I've been feeling more positive than I have in a long time, actually.
Mm-hmm. What are some things that made you happy this past week?
I've really changed my whole mindset since going through all of this stuff. I found out about y'all will hear it's about my dad. I found out my dad had like a lot of health problems I didn't even know he had, along with other things. So I've changed my diet a lot, and I feel better just from that. I really don't drink at all. I just drink wine here and there. I don't drink at all anymore. Like my tolerance is so low. I could drink somebody under the table before.
The thing is, I have to force myself. I'm a social drinker. I love smoking. I will smoke like a fucking chimney.
See,
but when it comes to drinking, like that's fine too. But I'm not a heavy drinker because it's just the drinking doesn't really make me feel good after the fact. You know what I mean? With smoking, I know I'm going to get a good night's sleep. You know what I mean? So it's like there's more benefits to smoking for me.
I'm not I was never a big smoker. For me, like you're a social drinker. I was always a social smoker. So it was always just
Taylor, you smoke like shit. I don't know why you act like you
No. I don't smoke like that. I really don't smoke like that. I really don't. Like my tolerance is super low. I can't even finish a J by myself. Like I'm so serious.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't do it like that anyway because my job don't allow it and I don't got time to get randomly pissed tests.
Oh yeah, you're right because you work around kids. They be doing random.
Yeah, but like when we go on summer break, summer break and stuff, I'd be like, okay, cool. Have fun for a couple weeks and that's that.
Are you on summer break yet?
No, girl. Well, no, because my job, the school I work at is for kids with special needs, so it's all year round. So at the end of July, we off all August. And then we come back.
Oh, got you. Okay, well, all right. Well, we missed a lot of things happened in the past couple of weeks. So let's just do like a quick little rundown, and just give me your thoughts, and I'll tell my thoughts, and we can just go from there.
Alrighty.
All right. So some of the things that happened over the past couple of weeks. Was it Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather finally fought?
Yeah.
And then I actually ordered it on pay-per-view. So before the Floyd fight, there was Chad had an exhibition fight, which I did not know anything about.
I didn't
Chad Ochocinco, that is. And then there's a boxer named Swift Jared Hurd. He's from around here. I actually went to high school with his brother. He had a boxing match that same night in Miami. It was right before the Floyd fight. So I actually really enjoy boxing. I find myself looking up past boxing matches on YouTube lately. I've been watching some boxing. So, and I'm thinking about maybe taking some boxing classes. I did take some kickboxing classes in Hyattsville at one point, but and I've also started
kickboxing place.
Yeah, yep, I did took that one, but I've also started like working out again. I hired a trainer. So
that's what I need.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my life. Yeah,
that's the one thing I need to do is start working. Like I changed the way I eat, but I don't really work out. But I have lost a few pounds chasing kids around. But I need to like actually work out because whatever fat I lose, I want to turn that into muscle. I just don't want saggy as
skin. Yeah, you're right. And then other things that have happened. So there was this like huge bonnet debate. And then Monique, she chimed in and said her piece. She basically was like, she's basically against the bonnet wearing the bonnets in public. And everyone chimed in, and some people were saying like, oh, it's ghetto. Some people were saying, why do you guys care what people look like in public? Things like that. So like, how do you feel about people wearing bonnets out in public?
I done wore bonnets, scarves. Listen, bitch, if a nigga can wear a do-rag, it's the same thing. What's the difference?
So where would you wear your bonnet to?
Like obviously I wouldn't wear it to like church or like work or something, but like if it's like a Sunday morning and you need some milk and eggs, you gonna go to the store, leave your damn bonnet on because you're going right the hell back in the house and you was gonna put it back on anyway.
So I think so. Monique, she was speaking on an experience that she had. So she saw people at the airport. She saw women at the airport with their bonnets and stuff on.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Interesting.
You're traveling. Like
And it's funny because when this whole bonnet thing happened, my sister, so my nephew is 16 now, and he has a little girlfriend. And so my sister picked them up to take them on their date, like gave them right to their little movie date or whatever. And girl, she called me and was like, she said, why did this little girl come out the house with her bonnet on? She's going on a date. The little girl, the 16
totally different.
Yeah, the 16-year-old girl, she came out the house with a bonnet on to go on a date with my nephew to the movies.
See that's because that's ghetto. Like, first of all, you're going on a date. Like, why are you wearing a damn bonnet? That doesn't even make sense. If you go on a date, you're gonna want to look cute for your date. Like, I'm talking about just going to the store real quick and going back in the house type shit. Going to get gas at the gas station, some stupid like that. Going to 7-Eleven. I'm not talking about going on a damn date wearing a bonnet. That's stupid. That is so stupid.
Yeah. So like, where's her mother? Why her mother let her go out the house like that with a bonnet on? So this is the thing, right? I think for me, okay. So not to be bougie or whatever, but I do think wearing a bonnet out in public is ghetto. I understand the whole run to 7-Eleven thing. Okay, that's okay. I understand that aspect of it. But I've seen bitches be out and about with a bonnet on. And I'm just like, this is disgusting.
Now that's too much. I'm talking about if you're going right back home.
And honestly, I don't even like when guys wear do-rags out and about too. I just think that certain things seem really intimate to me, if that makes sense. Like even in college, there were lots of people that would go to class with their pajamas on. And I thought that was the most disgusting thing ever. I thought it was disgusting. That was me. Because I'm like, the thing is like, you just roll out of bed and then go out of bed and you're nasty. To class. You're nasty. Didn't wash your ass. I mean, you might have washed your ass last night. But then like, are you going to go back in the bed with those same pajamas on after you went to class and sat in the chairs that everyone else sat in and touched and all these things? Ew.
That's so.
And then like your slipper, wearing your fucking house slippers out in class and at college and school, walking from building to building. That's disgusting.
The house.
And then you're walking back. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like certain like materials are like intimate, or like for like the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like I understand the bonnet thing. I understand if your hair not done, you gotta do something quick, whatever. But the thing is, like even for me, like I'm natural, and sometimes like my hair length fluctuates. I'll cut it or it may be long, whatever. But for me, like, I'll like wrap my hair up in a nice little scarf and like, style it in like a nice little scarf.
Oh yeah, that's so.
But for me, like, I make sure that I use a different scarf for outside. I'm not going to use the same scarf I use to lay in my bed on my pillows and stuff, because I don't want I don't want my material, like my clothing material, my scarf material to touch anything outside of the house.
To go then lay on your pillow with that same scarf you wore outside in the Jeremy world, like no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I just feel like it's a time and place. And honestly, sometimes I think when it comes to certain people, it's like a reputation thing. I think that when people, I feel like us as Black people, when we see other Black people like out and about doing certain things, we may have like some sort of like secondhand embarrassment because like they're representing us. If that makes sense. So I guess that's where Monique was coming from too. And that's where I come from too when I see certain things that are like quote unquote ghetto.
I just don't like. I feel like it's a double standard. Like nobody, because my thing was nobody said shit about niggas wearing do-rags. So
I don't like that. But I don't like that either.
I don't like
any sort of house attire outside the house. I don't like when people wear pajamas outside. I don't like when people wear do-rags outside. I don't like any type of anything that's like house attire. I hate when people wear slippers outside, walking in the mall with their house slippers on.
Yeah,
Some
now
like
that's too. That'd be
Nike slides, that's different. But your actual
no, but
slippers,
slippers,
no.
yeah, no, because it's a difference from going out all day in that shit or just going to take a trash out or going to the 7-Eleven. It's
Exactly.
two different things. I'm
That's what
talking
I
about like
feel like.
brief. I be gone 10 minutes, come back home, or if I'm just my best friend live down the street. If I'm just going to my best friend's house real quick,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna leave my scarf on or my bonnet. If I'm
Right.
just going to her house, that's totally different.
Right.
But like to be out all day and you just gonna wear this bonnet and then go lay down when you get home,
Right.
bitch, no, no.
Yeah, like I've seen people in Macy's shopping with their bonnets on.
Yes, like
That's
they be in like
disgusting to
nice
me.
stores, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
out all day long in this damn bonnet. You
Oh
could have just did a little
girl.
head wrap.
Girl, it was one time. Ooh, girl, Taylor, it was one time I was at the Macy's Smack counter, and these three girls with they toddler, it was three girls and they had like a toddler with them. Um, you heard me? I said it was three girls and they had a toddler with them. One they had the baby on the one hip. One of them had baby on one hip, girl. They all had a
No,
bonnet on. They all had a bonnet on, a t-shirt on, and they house pants. Girl, they was at the Mac
now see
counter.
that would bother me.
Taylor, they were at the Mac counter trying on lipstick with it. But you know how like when you try on makeup, they have you do like the safety, like they put the makeup on the stick for you and you put it on with the
Yeah.
stick. Girl, they took the actual lipstick and put it on their lips. They was trying it on, Taylor, and then they was wiping it off with their shirts. They was wiping the lipstick off with their shirts. It was so
You see
embarrassing.
my face?
It was so
Who
embarrassing.
raised you, bitch? What
So
the
I have like certain traumas like that. Like I have certain certain things haunt me like that.
that
And
is
they were black. They
nasty.
were black. I'm like, damn,
That is
sis, like you just
nasty.
embarrassing the whole race because you doing shit like
Why are you
this.
doing that? Now they gotta bring out a whole new stick of lipstick, tube of lipstick, because you didn't put your
And
dirty
girl,
ass lips
and the
on.
people at the makeup counter, they were just looking like shaking their head. That's all you can do.
How do you not know? But how do you not know any better? How do you not know to not put this is a lipstick everybody tries on? Multiple people that you don't know try this lipstick on. Why are you gonna put that on your lip?
Girl,
Like what the fuck? That made me that
girl. Yeah, so
wow.
that's what
See,
yeah.
that would
Yeah.
make you mad. And then for them being black, it just makes it way
Yeah,
that's worse.
it's traumatic. Okay, so next, did you hear about Drake Bell from Drake and Josh being arrested on some like nasty child stuff?
Yeah, but I heard he be tripping anyway. Like a few months ago, I found out
I did.
some shit about domestic violence or some shit like that. Like a few months ago, like Drake Bell, he be tripping.
Okay, so I'm reading it from the Neighborhood Talk. It says Bell was involved. It says according to the Cuyahoga County, I guess it's somewhere in California, girl. I don't know.
Hmm.
Bell was involved in an incident back in November 1st, 2017, where he engaged in an inappropriate sexual chat with the victim who was 15, which is underage. The victim filed a local police report about this, and the investigation revealed that she had established a relationship with Drake Bell several years prior. The victim also attended one of his concerts back in December 2017. However, prosecutors state while she was at the concert, Bell violated his duty of care and in doing so created a risk of harm to the victim. As of now, Bell has entered a not guilty plea and was released on a $2,500 personal bond.
Listen, okay, he wrong. He's dead wrong. Period. Either way, there's no way around that shit. But
Yeah.
I will say, and I'm not surprised by this. You know, you have you heard about the whole all the Dan Schneider shit?
No,
Okay,
I mean, I feel like I've heard some. I don't
they've
know.
all
Yeah,
been through a lot
what
of
is it?
shit with this man. So
Really?
it makes it in a way it makes sense as to why he's attracted to younger girls because
Mm.
Dan Schneider preyed on younger kids. So like they got
Mm.
Amanda Bynes. That's why the fuck she be tripping.
Did anyone come forward though? Like, did any of the like all that cast members or anybody come forward and say anything or?
In a way, yes, because the thing about Nickelodeon, what I learned, they didn't instead of like firing him from once everything came out, instead of firing him from his job or whatever, they just kind of gave him like some hush money and shoot him away. First of all, so he
Really,
wasn't really trying to fight.
because Dan Snyder he created a lot of those shows. Like he
Yeah,
created
so
all
they
that,
gave him they
Keenan
gave
and
him like
Kale, Amanda Show,
they gave him like
Victorious.
they gave him like a few million or something like that and sent him on his way.
When was this? Because he was just. I feel like he was. Remember, I think it was last year. It was a Victorious anniversary reunion thing, and they were all on Zoom together, and he was with them on that Zoom.
That's creepy. Listen, I have seen behind the scenes footage of them soon to see like everybody could be joking and laughing, and he come in the room and like Carly or somebody be backing up because he's getting too close to them. First of all, he has a foot.
Really? Send me the clip.
I got YouTube videos I'm gonna send you. So no,
Yeah, I
like
didn't hear
he
about
has
this
a
at
fucking.
all.
Have you ever noticed he always like he has a foot fetish? Have you ever noticed he always like
Mm,
speculates on like it's always something about feet on an episode somewhere. I remember even
uh,
Nickelodeon time was a big orange foot. He likes feet.
uh,
So when they be having their feet on the TV and the camera, like he likes that. And I've seen
uh,
tweets from him, like saying wild stuff. Like he's a pedophile. They I've heard stories. He used to have like this little weekend retreat trying to recruit kids for like different TV shows, but he would have them do stuff like dance for him and things like that. Like it's
oh,
wild.
oh
It's
no.
wild. He done some stuff to some people. I'm so sorry. Amanda Bynes used to look at him like a father, and now she is like
I bet
terrorizing
because they
him.
were so young when they started.
Exactly, but like he's done some shit to her. The girl that plays Sam on iCarly, Jeanette McCurdy,
Mhm.
she is so much trauma that that's the reason why she's not even on the new iCarly reboot.
Oh, really? Because I thought that. Okay, so I heard that she didn't do it because the reason that she was into acting was because of her mother, and her mother passed away, so she didn't really see. She didn't
That's a
really
part
want
of it,
to.
but I mean, as far as the iCarly goes, that's why she's not a part of that. And
Mm.
then, as far as Sam and Cat, you remember Sam and Cat ended because some like adult pictures leaked of her, and so that's why
Who?
that Jeanette McCurdy.
Oh, really?
That's why Sam and Cat ended. But
Oh.
however, when some shit apparently around that time some shit came out about Dan Schneider then and what and when she wanted Ariana to stand up and like come forward with her about his creepiness, she didn't do it. So I don't even know if they're
Oh.
cool anymore. Ariana Grande wanted to stay in his good graces. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh.
yeah. So I don't even know if they're even cool now.
Oh.
Like I girl, it's a channel called Sloan on YouTube. Is SLO and then the A is the number 4 and he be giving all the tea about all that shit. He know
Yeah,
he
yeah.
the
Send me
Free
the
Britney
link because I don't
movement,
even.
anything
Oh.
like that. Amanda Bynes, all he got all the tea. He girl, he sat there and told on his channel Amanda Bynes got a backup page on Twitter, and she like her girl. She's in a conservatorship just like Britney Spears. She has
Oh.
tweeted on that
Oh, yeah.
like, can
Because
somebody give me money for an Uber home?
Amanda
All
is
kinds of stuff.
cuckoo. Amanda
No,
Bynes is cuckoo.
she's traumatized. She's traumatized. I'm telling you, it's a lot. Girl, listen, I'm gonna send you that shit.
Ooh, please, please.
It's a lot.
Okay. Okay, so the Kardashians, I think their season finally ended. I think they've been showing like clips of like the final episodes and stuff where
I wouldn't
Kim
know.
talks about how like talks about her failed marriage to Kanye and how she feels about everything. So she basically says in one of the clips that came out, because I didn't see it because I didn't watch the show. One of the
Right.
clips that came out, it says that Kim Kardashian says she feels like a loser for the third failed marriage in this latest Keeping Up with the
I
Kardashians
don't
clip.
feel bad. I really don't feel bad.
And she mentions how she says the Kanye should have a wife that will follow him around everywhere and support him everywhere, but she just can't move to Wyoming and just like move her life there because she's a socialite.
You know,
She needs to
she
be
needs to
amongst the
stay
people. She needs to
right.
be in the spotlight. You going to Wyoming and being secluded. That's not a part of her brand.
Yeah,
That's not a
because
part
like
of
when
her
he does
life.
his
She is her
albums and shit like that,
brand.
he records all that shit in Wyoming. Like that nigga loves Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he just wants. I guess his way of being secluded, and
hmm
But yeah,
And it's
she
probably easier
said
for
like
him to work
she.
on his art. To be
Yeah,
so
and he's
artist.
also like mentally ill too. So, but
hmm
she was saying like like yeah, she feels bad. Like he should have a wife that is supportive and will follow him everywhere. But she just can't do that. She can't move to Wyoming and have a life there. She also said that it's kind of sad. Because she was fine with him moving to Wyoming because she said that when they're separate they get along better, but she said that that's also a sad thing that they're
Yeah, it
separate when
is.
they get along better, you know what I mean? So she talked about that, and she cried, of course,
Well,
and
apparently he got a new boo, so he don't miss her from what I see.
yeah, I saw
He
that.
ain't missing sis at all. He getting
I
his,
saw
baby.
that.
I ain't mad at it.
I saw that. And another thing too was like, I don't even see like how could you do that? Like how could you like be married to someone and they can live in a whole other state and like the
And you
marriage be
cool with
so like
that?
is there yeah, like is there like like an agreement that you guys have between each other? Like, okay, yeah, when you're in this state, go ahead and have your little separate life and it's fine if you mess around with so and so.
These
Because like
celebrities do
that's what's
that.
gonna happen. Like if we live in separate states, like I'm going to like have other types of relationships or
Celebrities do
sexual
that shit. Like
relationships.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
That's why everybody was clowning Giselle with that whole Jamal thing.
You know what's weird though about his new boo? Like I think like when it comes to white girls, I think he just has a type because she's like, it's the same dark
I
hair,
don't even think,
same.
because he like, to my understanding, he loves like a curvy body and big butt. And that girl, she's like the model-esque type. She
I
doesn't
don't
have
mean
like the
like
curves and,
like body shape wise. I just mean like the
oh,
dark hair, the like tan
mm.
skin. Like you, it's giving the same thing.
He like, I mean, Kanye has dated like different women though throughout his career. Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian.
I loved him when he was
Before
with Amber
he,
Rose.
before, yeah, I did too. That was like even
I
remember
loved them
those
as a
pictures
couple.
that they took together.
Yeah, I
I
loved them
loved
as a
it when
couple.
when she licked her head. No, he
Yeah,
licked her head or she licked his head. They was looking at each
yeah,
other.
that's love right there.
And
Because I'm not licking your damn scalp.
remember that photographer Terry something, Terry Richards or something like that. He would
I
take
didn't
pictures of
know his
everybody.
name. I didn't know his
It
name,
was a
but
white guy. Remember
I
it was
love those
yeah,
pictures.
Rihanna and Gaga, they all had those photos, but like they were against like a white background and it was like a Polaroid type of filter to it. I'll send you some pictures. Like
I was gonna say I gotta see.
yeah.
Remember?
But yeah, so yeah, but Kanye has dated black women. He's dated the European,
Yeah,
Eurocentric
he's
type
dated all
women.
types.
So,
I was just saying when it comes to like white girl or whatever,
oh yeah, you never seen him with a
you
blonde.
know,
Yeah,
that's what I mean. But yeah, no,
yeah.
I know he's dated different nationalities or whatever.
Yeah. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. And I've never heard him bash like black women either. So,
No, so I'm like, I don't care what your preference is.
and
Just don't be
he's
bashing
even
black.
uplifted. He's even up. He has lyrics about black women, Nia Long and Tracy Ellis Ross and things like
Exactly,
that.
and
So
like
yeah,
who? I mean, who would he be to bash a black woman? Your mother was a black woman.
all right,
Come on
a
now.
dark skinned black woman at that.
Okay.
But then again, that never really stopped. That doesn't really stop niggas
No, but I'm
saying that
just saying,
anyway.
like,
So
who
yeah.
are you? So you talking about your mother too? Stupid.
Yeah, but niggas will still do shit like that.
Oh,
But anywho, so I haven't talked to you about this versus situation, about the whole Soldier Boy Bow Wow stuff. I talked about it on the last episode with Jonathan, but I
right.
haven't heard your take on it. And they also announced a couple of other matchups too. So I mean,
Oh,
so far, how do you feel about the Soldier Boy Bow Wow stuff?
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna be
fucking
great.
ready. It's gonna be.
It's
Oh
gonna
my
be great.
girl, like remember when niggas was saying how they was gonna be dressed for like
Yeah, the Millennium
uh
Tour.
yeah, like I feel like it's gonna be given that
It's
niggas
gonna
gonna
be
be in the
that
house with like
the
uh
3x
yeah,
tall
I was gonna
tee.
say 3X, 4X, big ass white t-shirt, shorts that come to your ankles. Like who that's what it's
No,
gonna
I'm
be given.
excited. I'm excited for the act. It's gonna be a concert because like the
Girl, I'm
Soldier
gonna be in
Boy
the
Bow
house
Wow
doing
era
crank
of
that. I'm gonna be
music
in the house doing crank that Soldier Boy.
and Bow Wow and Ray J, they were on the Breakfast Club and like Bow Wow was saying, like he even was saying, he was like, look, the stuff we got planned for y'all, we're gonna have so many people come out.
I can't wait. Did they give a
And
date yet? Because when I
I
checked like
know, yeah,
last week,
they did. They did, let me see, versus, let me go in here because they
when I
released the
checked
date
last
because
week, they was they. I was like,
that's when
I'm
they
y'all playing.
that's when they announced the Eve versus Trina thing, which was kind of odd to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why you
But
think it's odd?
huh? You said what happened?
I said, why you think it's odd? You say Eve versus Trina?
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Yeah, so the Soldier Boy Bow Wow versus is happening June 26th, so that's like next week. But then the Trina versus Eve thing that's happening this week, June 16th on Wednesday. So we're recording this right now on a Monday. So and they're announcing the surprise verses on July 1st. They're waiting to reveal that.
Okay.
But I wonder what that's gonna be. It's Essence Magazine is sponsoring it, so I don't know
Ooh.
what that's I don't know.
They pumping these dates out because I saw Swiss. I don't know where I saw Swiss B say it, but he was saying that I think they were live like a week or two ago. He was like, "We ain't set the date for the Bow Wow Soldier Boy one yet," but he was like, "Once we had that date set, we gonna have like 4 or 5 more dates set. We gonna have it like a pretty much like a schedule when this shit coming
Uh,
out. It's not gonna be just one by one. They're gonna have
mm,
dates in a row." So I was like, "Yeah,
hmm
thank God." because I be
Um,
tired of waiting.
yeah, so I think the thing is for me, I was more of a Eve girl growing up because I wasn't really. I think I mean not Miami. Trina is like she has a cult following from Miami,
Hmm.
so I feel like I can't really truly appreciate her because I'm not from Miami, or maybe I just wasn't
I was a
of
big
that
fan of both.
era.
I
Yeah,
literally
I love
can't
Trina.
decide.
I think I really got into Trina when she started like collaborating with Kelly Rowland and things like that.
Not me. I've been a Trina fan. Like I've been for
Hmm.
both of because my mother wasn't a big Trina fan, but I
Hmm.
was. I used to, and we ended up. I used to burn CDs, so I used to burn. My mother wouldn't buy them for me, so I burned them myself.
Hmm.
And but my mother liked Eve a lot, so I grew up listening to Eve anyway. And then I don't know how I found out about Trina because nobody around me was really listening to it. Because like out of all my cousins that's older than me, I'm the oldest of my siblings. So out of all my cousins that's older than me, they all boys. They wasn't playing no damn Trina. So I don't know
Hmm.
how I came across liking her like that, but I love
Hmm.
Trina. I can't even pick a side for both for that battle. I really
So can
can't.
you pick a side?
I'm not refused. That's like, for me. That's like a Shanti and Keisha. I was like, I don't want to pick.
Mm. You right. You right. You
I
right.
love
You
both of
right.
them like equally. I love them both.
Yeah. Did you see? And also, it's going to be the first female rap versus too.
It is.
And I honestly think it
Very
might be
true.
the only female rap versus child because
It
who
shouldn't
else can
be.
do a matchup? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Foxy and Lil Kim, but does Foxy have 20 hits?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like
I
I
don't
like
know.
Foxy, but I don't know her shit like that.
Me
I know
neither.
Kim shit
I'm
more than I know Foxy shit.
yeah, same,
And we know
same.
Kim ain't gonna go and Nikki ain't about to do nothing, even though I would live for that. But
Uh,
we know that's not happening.
uh Um, did you see the Swiss Beats versus Timbaland rematch?
I didn't look at it because I was just didn't. I mean, I didn't see the
I
point.
watched it. I watched it. I watched it. It was at they had it at Live in Miami. I watched it
Okay.
because I love Swiss Beats and Timbaland's
I do
music.
too, but I'm like, we seen it. Why we need a rematch?
Because the rematch, because they actually were on stage performing. It was actually a production this time because remember they kicked off verses. They were the ones that started verses,
Right?
so
Yeah.
they were on verses when they had the split screen on Instagram Live. So I think it was cool for them to do that. I
That
feel like
is
it was
cool.
a
I
nice
just
like
didn't bother to
space
watch
filler.
it.
I could feel like it was like a nice way to like rejuvenate the verses thing,
Hmm.
because I do see them doing this like on like TV or some
Oh,
type of
for
streaming
sure.
app or whatever.
For sure.
Um, I think
They
that was
were
a good
doing that.
move. I think that was a really good move, honestly. And honestly, I think it was a good idea to do that because I think that they should do a couple of more rematches because
I was gonna say that.
yeah. So I think they should do like another like Teddy Riley and Babyface rematch
They
on the
deserve
actual
a new one
stage.
because that
They
connection was
deserve a new
horrible.
one. I think
And
they
then
should
I
do a
want Shanti
Nelly.
and Keisha to do another one.
They should do an. I don't even know if I want that because that the way that thing played out,
That's
I
why
don't
I want
even
to
know.
redo because it didn't go well. I
I
want to redo.
guess. Ugh. And
Ooh,
then I
another
want them
Brandy
to
and
do a
Monica.
no,
Just to see
no.
them on
Why?
stage. Just because I
They well, no,
enjoyed
the
it so much.
Brandy and Monica was just fine because they were there together. You see what I'm saying? They were already there together.
That's true. They were in the
So it was
same
already a
room.
production. I'm talking about people that didn't have a chance to like really do it when the verses was like nice and polished. That's what
Mainly
I'm
The
saying.
Teddy Riley and Babyface one though. They really deserve it.
I think Nelly and Ludacris should do a rematch.
Yeah, them
Nelly
too.
and Ludacris.
Them too.
Nelly and Ludacris should do a rematch. I think that maybe Neo and Jonta Austin should do a rematch too.
I
Because
didn't get to see that one.
they're
I
songwriters, and I feel
know.
like they have way more than 20 songs
Oh yeah,
that I
because
think.
it's shit that they sung, other people sang. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? Like they got
Yeah.
hits. They got fucking hits.
And maybe they should do a rematch of a Beanie Man and Bounty Hunter and shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Because that was a bit shaky too, I ain't gonna lie.
It was. It was a little shaky. It
Yeah,
was.
it's a little shaky, I ain't gonna lie.
They
Yeah.
deserve another one
So
too. That jump.
that's what I think.
Yeah, that would be lit.
Yeah, it would be lit.
Well, yeah, maybe that was the start of it. They just wanted. Maybe they just did them to see how it would go, and then how people will receive it, and then they got a good response clearly. So maybe
What?
just
Who?
keep
What you
that
talking
going.
about?
Like with doing a rematch, maybe they wanted to see what response they got from just doing themselves, and then they'll try it with like other artists that did it before.
No, I think they did it because they needed to, because
Yeah, but I'm
they
saying I feel like they'll continue it though.
what do you mean? What are you talking about?
I feel like they'll do more rematches.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, they should do
No,
more
I'm a,
rematches.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying you said they should. I said I think that they will.
Yeah. What else? What else? What else?
I'm excited.
Did you hear about Tiffany Haddish possibly playing Florence Griffith Joyner in a biopic?
No.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When did you hear this?
Yes, I heard it a few days ago. It says Neighborhood Talk. It says Tiffany Haddish set to play Olympic icon Florence Griffith Joyner, fastest woman runner to date.
I'm here for it.
I remember doing a project on Florence. I think I was in like maybe the fourth, fifth grade, maybe the fourth. I think the fifth grade. I did a project on her. I think it was like Black History Month or something like that. I did a project on her. I used to love those little projects. I used to love like decorating poster boards, and I used to
Me
love doing shit
too.
like that. But yeah, I did a project on her back in the day. But yeah, so it says, let me see. It says Neighbors is no secret. Tiffany Haddish stays booked and busy, and she's showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon. She will produce and star in a biopic about three-time
Oh,
Olympic gold
please.
winning track and field athlete Florence Griffith Joyner, aka FloJo. According to Deadline, this was one of Tiffany's heroes growing up. They quote Tiffany and say, I am looking forward to telling FloJo's story the way it should be told. My goal with this film is making sure that younger generations know my Shiro, FloJo, the fastest woman in the world to this day, existed. Tiffany is being prepared and trained for the role of FloJo's widower and former coach, Al Joyner. He has already started training Tiffany to be prepared to play the role of FloJo, practicing many her training methods and routines. Wow.
I'm
Yeah, I
into
want to
that.
see Tiffany. I want to see Tiffany's body after this training.
Hell yeah. Oh my God. It's
Yeah.
gonna be snap. Oh my
I wonder if
God.
she was ever athletic back in the day.
But it's gonna
Tiffany
be nice to
Haddish.
see her in a different light other than just being like the loud ass funny girl
Yeah.
too. So I'm definitely
Yeah.
interested to see her widen, you know, broaden her horizons or whatever. Like
Yeah. I think every comedian tries to do that. I feel like Kevin Hart tried to do that. And what was it? It was that movie. I can't remember what it
the
was
one where he
called, but
took
it
care
was
of the
that
old
movie,
man.
the old man that was like paralyzed or whatever.
Yeah, I wanted
Um,
to watch it, but I never did. And he about to be in a
yeah.
movie on Netflix of like his wife died and he's like a single
Who?
dad
Kevin
taking care of
Hart?
the baby. Yeah, it's coming out on Netflix. It's not out yet.
Oh.
It's like a
Yeah,
single dad trying to
him.
figure out how to take care of a newborn
I think
himself.
that Marlon Wayans, he tried to do that one time before. I can't remember what movie it was, but he tried to go into like the dramatic. What did he do? Or no, I think Marlon Wayans tried to play
What
like
was
a
that Marlon?
superhero or something. He did something that wasn't like comedy.
What, Blank Man? That wasn't Marlon. If you're talking about Blank
I'm
Man.
not talking about Blink Man.
Oh.
Girl, shut up. Um, no,
That's my movie though. I love Blank Man.
Blank Man. Oh, Blank
Blank Man
Man.
and Major Pain. I don't give a fuck. The
Oh
movie
yeah,
funny as
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Um, and then who else tried to do the same thing? I feel like, well, yeah, yeah. I think isn't Marlon trying to play Richard Pryor, or maybe is that
No,
Mike
he
Epps?
wasn't. He wasn't Richard Pryor. Who played Richard
I don't
Pryor?
know. No, 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 no. Marlon Wayans. I can't remember what movie it is, but he is about to play in some sort of like 1960s back in the day thing. I think I saw a trailer with him in it. I can't remember what
Marlon
movie it is, but Marlon Wayans is gonna play some like past like.
Oh, girl, he about to be in a new Aretha Franklin movie.
Yes, that one. Yep, 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 yep. See, yeah. So I think they all do that. They all try to
Yeah,
do that. Yeah. So and
because
I
they
and
want to
I
branch out and
understand.
try different shit. They don't want to just be known for that.
Yeah.
So I get it, but everybody, I feel like can't do it. But we'll see. I think
Tried to
Tiffany,
watch.
I think she'll do well.
I tried to watch that Marlon show on Netflix.
Oh, it's not funny to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but I think with sitcoms, I'm kind of tired. It's like the same formula. It's like
Yeah,
they pick like one like issue, like one like basic ass like family dynamic issue, and they try to draw it out throughout the whole episode. And it's so predictable, and it's not funny. It's just not surprising at
I feel
all.
the same way. But that one with Mike Epps, the Upshaws, that one is actually funny.
It
The one
is.
on
I didn't
Netflix.
watch it yet.
I actually
With
like that.
Wanda
Wanda
Sykes.
Sykes is hilarious.
Who does Wanda
Anyway,
Sykes play?
she's his sister-in-law.
Okay, so it's funny.
I think it's funny. I
What
like
kind
it.
of what kind of problems do they have?
Okay, so Mike Epps, he married to what's that bitch name? Kim Fields. He married
Hmm.
to her, and they got two kids. They got two daughters, if I'm
Hmm.
not mistaken. But he at one point he had cheated on her.
Mm.
Oh, he has a child from before he met her
Mm-hmm.
Well, he met Kim Fields, but he's grown. He's like the UPS man or something like that. And but he had cheated on her at one point and had a baby with another girl, and so he
Oh.
got that son too. But she ended up taking him back.
Oh.
But he take care of all his kids. He do what he got to do. Now the oldest one can't stand him because he ain't do shit because he ain't do shit for him because he had him at like 16.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a horrible father back then, so they don't have a good relationship at all. And he be going on him and shit like that. But he got a good relationship with the rest of his kids for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just really funny. I like the show, and I completely agree with you when it comes to sitcoms. But that one
It's
I
the
actually
same
do enjoy.
routine. It's like the same list of like family. Like on the Marlon episode that I watched the other night, like it was about the whole episode was about how like his kids are spoiled. Like during the like nowadays you have Wi-Fi and like you have cell phones and iPads now. So like the whole episode was about how his kids are spoiled. They need to know what it was like being poor in the projects. But I'm like, why is this? It's like it's the same like template of issues for every sitcom. It's that, and then also like the way the episode is laid out is so predictable. We're gonna know that you're gonna make them do these things, and they're gonna turn around and like surprise you because they learn these they can survive on their own. Like it's the same thing over and over again. But then also, it's just not funny.
Yeah, and that should get old. Like how
It
many
gets
times you
really
gonna do the
old.
same fucking thing?
It's the same
And
template
I
of
will
like
say
issues.
now the show, the Upshaws, it has its moments where like they all had their moments where like it's predictable where this is gonna happen or that's gonna happen. But the shit is funny though. I like it.
Yeah, like with the Marlon show, like I said before, like the same type of issues and not being really that funny because it's predictable. But then also like I hate where it's like I hate I'm watching something that's like, why don't you just do this and there's no more problems? Like do this one thing and there's not gonna be any more solution.
Yeah, it's like an
I
easy
mean any
fix.
more
Why you not doing
issues.
that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like or like
Yeah.
with the episode that I watched, like how his kids are spoiled because of like the time that we're all in. Like
Hmm.
he wanted to take them down to the like album from the projects. We didn't have Wi-Fi. We
Oh
didn't
my
have
god.
such and such, and we didn't have whatever. Um, outside I heard shooting outside and this and that, and there were crackheads across the street and they're piss in
Okay.
the hallway or whatever. But the thing is, like,
But
why
you
are
brought them
you
to this
why
nice neighborhood, and that's how they live. So why are you
exactly
complaining?
like why this is the
You
like the
gave them
wouldn't you
all of
the
this.
whole point is for you to be successful and to provide your kids with the life that you didn't have. Why is it their fault that they are born to you? Why is it their fault that
You
their
gave them
parents are
all of this shit that you're talking about. They spoiled. You gave it to them.
exactly? My whole point was like, okay, so you think that they're spoiled, okay, so that means you need to moderate what they have and what they use.
Because
Why are
now, if you
you
got
blaming the
Xfinity, you can pause the Wi-Fi and they can't use that shit.
oh,
So
see?
you need to figure some shit out. Get the
And
fuck
then
off the game and go outside.
it was one scene where he was mad at his son for like running up one of the credit cards. I'm like, why does your 12-year-old son have access to
Why do
your
you even have
credit
a credit?
cards?
Exactly. Why? Just why? I wish I would
You
give
see
a
what I'm
child
saying? So it's
my
like it's not
credit
even
card
their
number.
fault.
No. And that would annoy me. Yeah, that would definitely
And
annoy me.
girl and Taylor, I'll be damned if I ever turn on Family Reunion ever again in my life. I don't know why that show was
They
still
got
on.
another.
And
I just saw another season coming after all of you.
I
I thought instantly. I said, "Damn, I gotta tell Danielle."
it's like then this
How is
show
it
is still
still
on.
ongoing? How? I really, honestly, I did not think we would make it past one season. I
But
swear
what
on
it
my
is,
life, I didn't.
but Netflix, I don't know what it is with Netflix. Maybe they have like a quota when it comes to black sitcoms because I feel
Maybe.
like they have a lot of original black sitcoms on Netflix that are like very similar, like the Marlon Show, and then like they have like the Upshaws, but you said it was good, so I'm gonna try to watch it. But then
I don't know because
they have
I know
it's
my
a
friend
Jamie
told me she
Foxx,
likes Family Matters.
I don't know,
I don't know why.
It's a Jamie Foxx sitcom on it
Yeah,
now
that's not that
too.
wasn't funny. I tried it. It
Oh,
wasn't
you tried
funny.
to watch it? Oh my god, it's not
Literally,
funny.
I didn't even finish the first episode. It wasn't funny to me.
It's not funny.
Not to me. He got
Oh
on
my
these like
god.
he girl. He be wearing these tight ass skinny jeans. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that show. I don't like it. Try it out though. Don't let
Oh,
me spoil
girl,
it.
no,
Try it out.
Marlon be wearing fucking Doc Martens and the same shit that 17-year-old niggas be wearing too.
What is that about? Why are y'all doing that? Like what the fuck? But they
It's
be
just
talking about him like, why is your pants so tight on the show? Because it was like one point where he couldn't even walk right because they were so fucking tight.
it's just a lot. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the Jamie Foxx one, but the Upshaws I
Oh,
like.
I'm surprised
I
about the
enjoy
Jamie
Mike
Foxx
Epps a lot
one.
though. Me too. I'm never really he
I
doesn't
never
really
really
let
had
me
a bad
down.
Jamie Foxx experience.
Right. I
Like,
didn't really care for it though. And I heard other people say the same, but I heard other people say that they liked it. So it just depends. But I just enjoy Mike Epps in general. So maybe like for me, when it comes to Mike Epps, I laugh at everything he does. That's just how I've seen him live. I love Mike Epps, and I love Wanda Sykes to pieces too. So
Yeah, I'm
maybe
gonna
I could
watch
be
it. I'm gonna
biased, but
watch it
I like it, and I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about that show.
about the
About the
Upshaw.
Upshaws, yeah.
Mm.
So try it out. I mean, it can't hurt. If you don't like it, don't
Yeah,
watch it no more.
yeah.
I want you to try the Jamie Foxx one too, and just tell me what you think.
I don't even want to be disappointed
I
because
literally I
Jamie
didn't
Foxx is
get
top
past like
tier to
5-10
me.
minutes. Yeah, I didn't
Jamie
get
Foxx is
past five
top
or ten
tier to me.
minutes. I
You
didn't
didn't get
finish the
past
whole
5 minutes?
5 or 10.
It was that bad?
Like it didn't catch my eye at all.
Oh my
It
god.
like started out. He was like in therapy with his daughter,
Oh,
and but the therapist, I forgot what her name is in real life. She's funny. She thought that they was a couple.
girl. Okay. Because he was dressed like a damn 15-year-old. But anyway,
He had on his tight ass jeans and all of that shit. But his daughter, you can tell she's like 15.
girl. Anyway, so did you hear about how Vivica Fox said that 50 Cent was the love of her life or is the love of her life?
Yeah, that was weird to me. That was weird. Where did that shit even come from? Like how you just come out the woodwork and say
I
that?
think she was doing a Vlad interview, and you know how Vlad, everyone spills their guts when it comes to Vlad.
For
So
some odd reason. Like
I
I'm
just think
convinced
it's
it's in
strange.
contract. It's like you gonna spill some tea. You can't come on the show unless you want to spill some fucking tea.
I don't know why she keeps like reminding us that her and 50 Cent were a thing. Like
Cause
she
I
keeps
don't even
reminding us.
care, and y'all ain't been together in a million damn years.
Yeah, like since we were like preteens, I feel like they were together when we was
Yeah,
like 12.
that's what I'm
So,
saying. Why are you still going back to this? Cause I promise you, he ain't checking for you.
oh, he's
I mean,
not. No, he's not. I think
he's not.
his little girlfriend had said something.
I saw she said something, but I didn't even pay no attention because I didn't even care. And I was like, why did she even bring this man up? Or
Mm.
he could have brought him. He messy, so he could have brought his ass up.
He, who? Vlad.
Vlad messy as
Oh yeah,
hell.
probably. I forgot the form of the question, but I don't really care
He
either.
messy as hell.
So
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even like give it. I didn't want to give that shit a view. I really did not care when I saw. I kept
yeah,
on fucking scrolling when I saw it. And I
yeah,
don't even get on Instagram that much. So I wasn't. I was like, I'm not here for this.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
I
You're
was just like,
right.
why are you still bringing this man up? Why does anybody bring him up when it comes to her? They ain't been together in 1,000 years.
You
Girl, go
said a
live your
thousand
life.
years.
Go live your damn life. I love Erica Fox, but come on now. That's old news. Talk about something else.
Vivica. I'm like, girl, you have your legacy, girl. I mean, I guess.
Why are you
I
still
mean,
talking about
if
this
she does
man?
have a legacy, does she have a legacy? You know what? No, she was a part of a lot of classic movies. Let me stop playing with her.
No, she was like she been in the game for a long ass time. Long ass time.
You
I
said what?
always loved. I said she been in the game a long ass time. Put some respect on
Yeah,
her name.
yeah. Um, and that's really, like I said, I didn't really have anything organized for this episode. I'm just like free balling it. Um, so I mean,
Amazon.
we can go into the music and stuff if you want. But wait, hold on, let me see something. I Yeah, we can go into the shows and music because there's some shows that came out and some music that came out too. If you want to discuss it, but before we get into that, did you see the BET Award nominations? Because I think the BET Awards
No.
are coming out later this month. Yep, June 27th at 8 o'clock. The BET Awards are going to be held. And I think it's going to be live, like regularly scheduled, live
Yeah.
with red carpet, like
That
people are going
is
to be at the
a
place now.
Sunday.
So and they released the nominations, and Taraji P. Henson will be hosting it. Yeah. So the nominations were released. Did you want to discuss it or no? I mean, I
We
don't really
can.
care.
Oh, you don't care? Why you don't
I
care?
mean,
Did you not like him?
I mean, I just think that it's the same old. Even with BT, like I just feel like it's the same old like conversation. The right people weren't nominated, or
Oh
why wasn't
yeah.
so and so nominated, or blah blah
So
blah.
are
Why
you
is
gonna
so and so in
watch?
this category? People were upset about Doja Cat being in a certain category, and then people are upset about how Coyle Ray is in a category. I don't even know why they're mad about Coyle Ray being in a category. I don't get it.
That song,
Um,
speaking of her, that
they
song
were
gets on
mad
my
about
fucking
they
nerves.
were mad about they were mad about City Girls. They were mad about City Girls not being nominated for Best Hip Hop Female, but they were in the Best Group. nomination, which is kind of weird to me because they're still a female hip hop,
I
but
was
they're a
gonna say
group, but they're
there.
still female hip hop.
Yeah,
So I think they belong in both categories, I guess, but maybe because I don't get it. I don't know why they can't just put them in the category with the
they can go
women.
in both. They're
They
still
can go in
fucking
both.
women.
Yeah. I don't understand why.
Sometimes they're
Maybe
logic.
maybe they're nominated for best. Okay, let me see. Let me see what it says. Hold on. It says, yeah, best group. So they're nominated in best group. So I mean, technically that I mean, yeah.
But they still could have did female.
I mean, I get it.
They could have did both.
I get it because
Like,
I don't think Outkast was ever like nominated for best male hip hop
but
or
if
like
you
Ray
fit in a
Shrimmer.
category, put them in a category. I don't see why not. Maybe they only allowed a certain amount of numbers per category.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you did put them in the category, with the hip hop girls, I think that would kind of fuck up the probability of someone actually win. Like, what I'm saying? What if they both won best female rap and best group?
Well, then they ain't
Would
fucking
that be
deserve
fair?
it.
Would that be fair though?
If they deserve it,
So you think it would be fair if City Girls was nominated for best female hip hop award and they were nominated for best
I
group,
think for
and if they won
anybody, if they
both,
fit in the
that would be
category,
fair?
if they fit in the category, put them there. I don't give a fuck if it's every single one. Put them there. Be fair.
Hmm.
That's what I think. And
Hmm.
if now don't rig the shit. If it was like real result, like people actually voted, and this is real results, and
Hmm.
this is really what they truly deserve, then give that shit to them. Because if they work that hard and they deserve it, give it to them.
Yeah, because
That's
Migos
what I
was
think.
never nominated in best male hip hop, but they're always nominated in the group category. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think if you fit in the category, even if it's every single
Mm,
goddamn one, put them in it, and they win what the fuck they
mm,
deserve. That's what I really think.
mm.
I don't give a fuck how many nominees
But
you
I
supposed to
mean,
have. I don't
either
care.
way, because what the best, I can't find it, but the best female hip hop category, of course, Cardi B, Meg The Stallion, Mulatto is nominated, Quilla Ray, and I think, let me see if I can find it. But yeah, like those people are nominated, and I really think it's probably, I think it's between Megan and Cardi, but I think Megan Thee Stallion might win Best Female Hip Hop. Honestly, yeah. So it's Megan, Cardi, Mulatto, Sweetie, Coil Ray. Yeah, those are nominated. They're nominated for Best Female Hip Hop, and I really think it's between Cardi and Megan, but I think that Megan might win that one. I think Megan might win majority of the
I
night
can
of
tell
BT
Megan winning
Awards.
that. I mean,
Yeah, because Megan
rightfully
is
so.
also nominated for Viewer's Choice for a Savage remix with Beyonce, and I damn sure think she's going to get that one.
I mean, Beyonce is winning.
Oh, well, she's also nominated with Cardi B for WAP for the Viewer's Choice as well.
That better
So
be
I think
nominated, bitch.
Megan, yeah, I think Megan is going to win a lot that
I do
night.
too.
It's going to be a Megan Thee Stallion night.
I do too.
Yeah,
I definitely agree, but
yeah, I think
rightfully
that's what's
so.
going to happen.
Like she had a good year.
Yeah. And then
So
let me see, Queen Latifah. Oh wow, so they're gonna honor Queen Latifah for the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards this
I'm
year.
here for
Oh
that.
no, that's right. I was thinking also,
She's a
have
legend.
you met my friend Ryan?
No,
Okay, well yeah, Ryan, her birthday is, she ain't listening to this. Her birthday is next month, and her wife is planning a surprise 90s themed birthday party for her.
that's cool.
And I was thinking, one of the things I was thinking to dress up as, I was either going to do Dion from Clueless, or I was going to try to do Queen Latifah back in the day, the UNITY
Mm-hmm.
Queen Latifah. Um,
Both are cute ideas.
yeah,
It's hard to pick actually.
yeah. So I have to research some things. I have to like hurry up because her
That's actually
birthday
one of my
party is going to be
like
on July
that's like
3rd.
I have lists of names for boys and girls for my future children, and Ryan is on the girl side,
Oh,
and
really?
it's
So
like
her, see her.
Ryann.
Oh, really? Because her name is Ryan, spelled like the boy way. But I had a
When it's a boy name,
teacher,
I like to make it look like it's for a girl.
a girl, yeah, because I had a teacher in high school. Her name was her name was Ryan, and it was spelled Rian, and she named her daughter Dylan, and spelled it Dilan, like in a girly way. Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin Deja. She wants to name her daughter Dylan. She been telling me that since we was kids. To this
I'm
day, she
still
still wants
stuck
to name
on
her daughter
naming my
Dylan.
daughter Phoenix. I don't know.
I like that though.
You don't like that?
No, I do.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
do. I have
Something like that. Some
literally
kids
had
get
I
like
have
that.
in my notes. It's like it's a list. It says like the little grid. It says boys and it says girls, and it's just
Hmm.
a list of like names.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm set.
Yeah. So, did you want to go into music first or TV shows?
Um,
Music.
It doesn't really matter. We're gonna do them.
Yeah, so a lot of people released music this past Friday. Migos released their album.
I know they did.
Doja Cat released a new single, and she also released the date for her album coming up. Megan Thee Stallion released a new single. Who else released some
I only
music?
heard Megan's so far, but I like that shit. I like that show.
You like that
That
shit?
I like
I
that
like it
shit.
too. I
I
like it
fuck with
too.
it.
I love Doja's new song, Need to Know. I love her song.
I didn't even listen.
I
I
love
really
her new
didn't even
song.
hear
I
it
love the
yet.
video too. I love Doja Cat. She's my favorite artist. Her and Megan are my two favorite artists right now.
Doja Cat is like, she's a fucking threat.
She is, and people are intimidated by her. And honestly, like I really this it's an ongoing argument. I will say this, but I think she can do it all. She can do it all. I think that she can do it
She has
all, and
the
people
whole
people can't
package.
accept that because she's a pop girl, and then she can also rap, and she can
I want
also
her to get into
sing.
acting because she's so theatrical.
Oh, that would be awesome.
She's so theatrical. Like you know how Gaga can do, and like Nicki can sing a little bit, rap a little bit, or Gaga don't rap, but Gaga can act. She can do. That's what Doja gives me. Gaga got into her little acting shit. She been doing it. I want Doja to try acting out eventually.
Yeah.
I want to see her on the screen.
Yeah. But I can't wait for Doja Cat's new album because I love her bodies of work. I love her projects. I love Doja's projects. I know I'm going to get like a nice, well-rounded album.
And then when she come out with these performances for this new
album,
my
God,
she always goes.
Did you see her iHeartRadio performance?
Yes, she goes crazy. She
oh my
always
God.
kill it.
But I will say this though, and I've said it before. They do kind of do her wrong when they nominate her, and when they put her in certain categories, they get it wrong because she needs to be in the pop girl categories. She does, but she's also Black. So when I think she's nominated for a BET award. I can't remember what category it is, but they put her in the wrong categories. I feel like I don't know. They need to I just think that they need to reboot the categories because a lot of people they don't do this. I feel like music has evolved in Black culture.
Definitely.
Like hip hop isn't the same. Like hip hop isn't one sound. Like I feel like, like I'm kind of disappointed that Rico Nasty isn't nominated for anything. You know what I mean?
Just because she doesn't make underrated.
Just because she doesn't make like traditional hip hop music. She's still a hip hop girl, even though she does rock. She does rock and she experiments more with different sounds.
Yeah, but that just means she's versatile.
She is, yes. But I'm saying I think the BET Awards should reboot the categories. They should they should like rebrand it or something, or like reboot it or something. Because
like that shit's been on for years. They got
why
the same
Rico Nasty
ass.
shouldn't have been nominated for some kind of award. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even with Doja Cat, because the thing is like they're so used to the traditional categories that they put Doja Cat, and I don't know why they do this. They put Doja Cat in the same category as SZA and Jhené Aiko and Summer Walker. They put her in the they put her in the R&B soul category. But like, even though she does do that, that's not the only thing that she does. She's a pop girl because she does all of it.
Exactly. She doesn't just. They try to box her in too much.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, when it comes to BET Awards, yeah, she's Black. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to come up with different categories because, like, Doja Cat, I feel like it's not fair to put her in the same category as SZA or Jhené or Summer Walker, because if she wins over them, it's a steal. Remember when Lizzo won over Ari Lennox, and she was mad? She was like, what the fuck? Why didn't I sing soul and R&B? It didn't make any sense at all.
Ari Lennox is scream soul and R&B.
Like, you see what I'm saying? But they gave it to Lizzo because she's like the popular pop girl. She's pop.
How I feel about Ari. You know how I feel about Ari.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like music has evolved and they need to evolve with the categories, honestly. Because like when it comes to Doja Cat, Lizzo, Lil Nas X, freaking Rico Nasty, they're all in the same boat, as in like they're so progressive and they're so ahead of our time. I feel like but the thing is, I've never seen Rico nominated for shit. No, and Rico Nasty, she has a major impact. She's overlooked when it comes to the I just saw just now Bacon Bear, she's going to interview Rico Nasty this week through the Recording Academy. So they see her, but they don't know what to do with her, so they don't nominate her. But they still use her for little content purposes and interviews and things like that. But it's just like they need to progress with the times. Like music has progressed. Music is not just evolving. In a box. It's not the anymore. Same. You can't just categorize things easily.
And it's going to keep progressing, so you need to get with it. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think BET should definitely like come up with some sort of like alternative categories or something like that because like Rico Nasty and all them, there's no reason why they shouldn't be nominated for something.
Agreed.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's my
But
bitch.
anywho, and that's I mean, I don't have anything. The new music came out. I'm not done listening to the Migos album yet. I'm still listening to it.
Do you like it so
But
far?
I like Avalanche.
I haven't heard any of
I
it.
think they hyped up the Cardi B feature a bit much. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't like, oh my God, you know.
My boyfriend was like, she fucked that joint up. That joint was.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll listen to it.
What you think about it?
I didn't even listen to it. He just told me that shit like last night.
Who, your
So
boyfriend?
yes, I haven't even. I was never huge like Migos fan. Like if
Mm,
they got a song I like, I'll play it. But I ain't never been no big
mm,
fan anyway. So I wasn't like rushing to. I forgot about it honestly until like
mm.
yesterday when he brought it up to me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I heard his new Summer Walker. I mean, not Summer Walker. Seven Streeter song. I don't know how new it is. It's called Guilty.
What?
This is I keep saying Summer Walker. Seven Streeter.
Oh yeah. I think I
It's called
mentioned that.
Guilty.
Like I think I mentioned that when you were still on the show.
I just
It was
found out about
featuring
the
Chris
song.
Brown and ASAP Ferg.
Yeah, that's how I found out about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I
Okay, so
found out about it because ASAP Ferg.
at first I wasn't really feeling the song that much, but it's cool now. But she released the video for it a couple days ago, and Chris Brown
Oh,
and ASAP Ferg were not in the video.
well, what
And
the?
I thought it was so awkward because like they still played their verses on on the video, and she was just dancing through it and just
But if
having
if
scenes
if
as
they
like
couldn't
fillers. It
be
was
on it,
weird.
I wouldn't want to do the video until I can get them to be on it with
Yeah,
me.
either not do the video or just like remaster the song for the video.
Yeah, but like that's stupid. That's just weird.
I mean, you could still. I mean, I feel like if they remastered the song for the video, they could like add in different like little theatrical scenes in
No,
between,
yeah,
like
no, I'm
little
just saying it's weird to
skits.
not have them or like
Yes, we're yeah, I
when Left Eye
understand.
passed away and they came out with that what's the
Uh,
name of the song? The girl talk
uh,
song that had the little
yeah.
animated thing with left like y'all could have did something like that. Chris Brown be all
Mm,
about art and animated shit. Like
mm.
what do you that could have been an easy fix. They could have just did that. They could have made
Or
the
just
whole
had.
thing.
I
They
don't
could have
know
made
why they
like a whole.
couldn't do it.
They should have made the whole video like a cartoon or something.
Or maybe, or just release a lyric video or something. Or maybe she really wanted to shoot the video at a certain time and they just couldn't make the cut. They couldn't make the time
Yeah, but
frame.
it's weird to have features and the people
Yeah,
feature on it not
but
be
it's
there.
weird for them to like play the feature, play like the verses, their verse,
Yeah,
and you just dancing through their verses, and it's like, where are they at? It was so weird. I'm
especially
gonna send
first
you the
time seeing it,
link.
you waiting on them to come at some
Yeah,
point and they never show up. It's like what the hell?
yeah, like that's what brought us to the song. Yeah, but anyway,
That's strange.
yeah, I mean, okay, well, I don't think I'm watching the show City on the Hill, so
I heard of that. What is that on?
it's on Showtime, but I've just started watching it. They're like a couple seasons in. I'm on season one, so I'm watching it. And I think it's based in like the girl. I haven't been like really fully like watching it. I have it playing in the background. I catch like little glimpses of it here and there, but it seems interesting so far. But I think it's based in like the late '80s or early '90s. Yeah, like
City
the
on
early
the
'90s.
Hill.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah,
that title like a million times, but I literally never
yeah.
clicked on it.
Kevin Bacon is in it, and that fine ass nigga. What's his face is in it? I forgot his name. But anywho, yeah. So
I'm gonna see what's up
yeah,
with it. Cause I
yeah.
like when we both watch something and then like discuss it. So I'm gonna see what's up with it.
Yeah, Snowfall is off, so I don't really know what else to watch. So I'm
I
just
miss
trying to figure
Snowfall,
things out.
but they
Yeah,
said
me too.
the power drink coming in like July.
Oh yeah,
The Canaan
I think the
joint.
Canaan one coming this month. I think.
No, it said I think it said July. It was
No,
either end of this
I
month
think
or
the
July.
because I think the Ghost Book 2 season 2 is coming out in September. I think.
So what
But
they
I
gonna
think
do?
the
They gonna
Canaan
do
one
the
is coming out in a
Canaan
couple
joint,
weeks.
and then the Ghost the Power Book 2 joint is gonna come right after. That's what they gonna do.
The Canaan one is coming. Let me see. The Canaan one is coming. Oh, July 18th. Okay, but
Yeah, so it is July.
Southside
So that's
Victory.
gonna come. So when that's over, they're gonna probably stretch. Hopefully, I want them to stretch it out. So then, like, soon as one ends, the other one starts. Like, I don't want to have to wait too
And
long.
then I can't wait for the Tommy one to premiere too. I want to see that Tommy one.
Yes, my boo.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah, I
boo.
want to see that Tommy one. And then
I love Tommy.
yeah.
Tommy is sexy. I don't care.
They say this is a big rich town.
Remember when what's that nigga tried to sing the song?
I
Trey
just
Songz sung it.
come
It was so
from
bad.
everybody was pissed. Like, why would you do this shit? Stupid.
It was so
So
bad.
unnecessary. It's
That
dumb.
shit was funny. I was mad as shit. I was like, they better not change it.
Yeah, like well, no one asked for that shit. But yeah, so I'm waiting for Power. So
I'm ready for that
I have
shit.
to
I
just
never
figure
want
it
to see
out.
the end. Okay. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
But
And then also, you should watch this movie called A Woman in the Window. It's on Netflix.
I watched that.
You liked it?
The one with
Amy Adams.
yeah,
Yeah.
I did watch it. I
You like
liked
it?
it. I didn't
Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't think she was crazy the whole time. I knew that bitch knew what she was talking about.
Yeah. I actually didn't finish it, so you fucked it up for me, huh?
Oh, well
I'm
you
gonna
didn't
still
finish
watch it
it.
though. Yeah. But anyway, well, yeah, that's all for me. It's getting kind of late. I'm tired. So yeah. So you want
Okay,
to talk
well,
about? I kind of want to
let's
log
wrap it up
off.
with these shows. Okay, so my cousin has Paramount Plus. So I tried out the new Rugrats
Oh, I
show.
want to. Oh, bitch, what? I want to watch Kenan and Kel. Is Kenan Kel on there?
I think so. Listen, yeah, they got everything 90s Nickelodeon. So listen, so the new Rugrats, apparently, first of all, Grandpa's a hippie, which is weird, but even besides that, Phil and Lil's mom, what's her name? What the fuck is her name? Debbie?
Yeah, she's gonna be a single lesbian or something like that.
She's a non-binary lesbian. And I just think if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I
Why the
thought
hell
they had a
y'all
dad.
changing it?
I thought they had a
They
dad.
did. His name
Yeah.
was Howard. So why the fuck, like, why?
Mm.
What are you changing it for? And then I just want to know what you think. I think that it's people's children watching that, and it's nothing wrong with it. With her being, if she was always, because she always gave like lesbian vibes anyway. But if she
She
was
always she
non-binary,
always had on like workout gear or some shit like
yeah,
that.
if she was
You
non,
so
but
annoying.
if she
Shut
was
up.
openly like non-binary from Jump Street, that would have been fine. But another thing, it's just like sometimes that's not up to Nickelodeon and Paramount to like to show that type of stuff. So they're not that she's kissing or anything, but like I just don't see the point in changing it. And I've only seen one episode or two episodes so far, and it's funny. Like, but I do think they look like video games, like it's in a video game, and I don't like it. But I don't know. I just feel like that's weird to like show to other people's kids or to what I didn't see the point in changing it for other people's kids to watch it. It's not for you to teach them. If like if they have people in their family that's gay, lesbian, cool, that's fine. If they know somebody that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But let me show my child about that. That's not for your ass to teach.
Oh,
Like that's not for you to like show introduce to a child. That's nobody's job but the parent, in my opinion.
you're hilarious.
So I just want to know what you thought about it.
Mm. I didn't watch the new Rugrats.
I just want to know. I mean that topic.
I mean, I agree with you. But they're trying to like stay with the times and be up
I
to
get
date.
it, and they,
I'd rather them introduce a new character somehow.
if they did a new character, but then the weird thing is they try to make it. I feel like they're gonna, you know how Phil, I mean, like Kimmy and all of them didn't come so later on. Like Kimmy and Daryl don't even exist right now. So I feel like they're trying to make it like the original one and then gradually get to all of that. I think they're just redoing everything. But it got funny episodes. Like I see how they're making it progressive. It was this one episode where like Grandpa, he on Tinder now. And Angelica invited all these fucking ladies to his house and like some gay dude. And like so it's funny shit. It's funny. I just think that it looks like because I used to have it on Nintendo 64 in the Rugrats game, and it looks exactly like that to me. So I think that looks weird, but it's funny. I just wish they didn't change shit. Like you can be progressive without changing it. Like so that's just my thing. It just annoys me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We knew she was
Yeah.
giving off lesbian vibes, but she had a husband. Don't delete him off the picture.
Shut up. You knew she was giving aggressive vibes, but she
Yeah,
has a
no, seriously.
husband.
But yeah, that just bothered me, and I had to say that. So okay, I have two more shows to talk about. It'll be brief though, and then well, before I even get to that, it's a. Did you hear about the Mary J. Blige documentary coming out?
The what?
Mary J. Blige
The what?
documentary. Mary J.
No.
Blige. She has one coming out on the
No.
25th of this month.
Why?
It's about her life. It's called My Life.
Oh wow.
She
Okay.
even been abused and some more shit, like domestic abuse and shit like
Oh
that.
really?
Yeah, like that all that heartache and shit she's saying about. This shit is real. She really went through it. That's how whenever like when her and her husband divorced, niggas was like, oh, this album about to be fire because she be singing about real heartache. And then it's also a Brittany Murphy one coming out, and Blumhouse is gonna do it, so that should probably be good. because I love me some Brittany Murphy. Rest in peace. But anyway, all right. So on Amazon Prime, it's a show called Utopia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say this.
Utopia.
Yeah, did you see
Is
that?
it is no, but is it a knockoff Euphoria?
No,
Okay.
it's nothing like that.
Okay.
Um, I didn't say this in my, and I should have in my little brief uh thing talking about why I've been gone or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and I've always been into conspiracies and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But because my dad was so like my dad always was into conspiracy, so like he got me into it when I was a kid. But
Mm-hmm.
I think over this time of just me being to myself a lot, I got back into it like more than I ever was. And it's this show called Utopia, like I said, and it's like I would guess I would call it like a conspiracy thriller. And it's like these main characters, they're all like a group of friends that met online, and then they're like all like low key nerds, and they were going to like this Comic Con for their favorite. The comic book is called Utopia, so they were going to Comic Con for that. And but the comic book is about every time a new disease is going to come out in the world, that comic book predicts it. So it predicted SARS, Zika, all shit like that. And so they somehow ends up being like their duty to uncover all the secrets and shit, and they got to like save the world pretty much. But it and I actually really like the show, and I'm hoping they do season two. It came out this year or last year, and I had heard about it because the guy that plays Dwight on The Office, Rainn Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
he's in the show. So that's how I found. He was like, "Everybody go watch Utopia," but I never watched it until like I probably saw it like two, three
Okay.
weeks ago. So I liked it. The ending could have been better. I won't lie, but the show overall was like it keep you on your toes. It's so good. So everybody check that out. And then lastly, have you heard about the new show on Netflix called Sweet Tooth?
No.
Okay. It's a show about a boy he's like a hybrid human. He's like half human, half animal. But the show, he's the main character. It's pretty much some type of deadly virus outbreak that's like sweeping the nation. And at the same time, as this is happening, and in the hospitals, is babies being born that's half human, half baby, and
Oh.
everybody's like, "What the fuck?" So it's people hunting these kids down, killing them, capturing them, selling them for money because people want to experiment on them and things like that. And
Mm.
this one dude, he was like, "This won't happen to my child," and so he took him out to the woods, isolated him, and they just live in the woods by themselves in like a little cottage, and they just, he saved his child. They just live hidden away from everybody. Nobody even knows they live there. And it's really good. The little boy is so cute. He's so cute. His name is Gus. And but my point of bringing this up, it's a really good show so far. I've only seen the first two episodes. It just came out
Mm.
like Friday, but I brought it up because I like to watch shows like this because shit like this could really seriously happen. That's why I watch like The
Mm.
Handmaid's Tale. I watch like that because then as soon as I saw the first episode, like literally the same day, I seen a video from Fox News, and they were saying that it's people working in the labs creating fucking human animal hybrids. It's some scientists in China that created a half monkey, half human embryo. And
Ew.
America is trying to get in on it, right? But the Democrats shut that shit down and wouldn't whatever amendment needed to be whatever amendment they needed, the Democrats were like, nah, we're not doing that. But like, who's to say they ain't gonna go do that shit anyway? But like I was just saying, the shit could really happen. So anything like that, I try to just watch it and pay attention because you never fucking know. That's why I watch The Walking Dead. Like
Girl.
I watch any I love conspiracies in general, but I really think they're gonna try that shit. Like y'all already created an embryo. Y'all about to have a half monkey, half human baby. Why? What is your purpose? Jurassic World ain't taught y'all enough not to bring dinosaurs and shit back. But anyway, that is all for my shows. I have no more.
All right. Well, that was you. Just have a very interesting TV show palette. I will say that.
Oh, I have a quote. I have a
Um.
quote.
Oh, you have a quote. Bring back the
Bye.
quotes. Go ahead. Go
Bringing it
ahead.
back. Okay, so
Nice.
I don't even know this quote is like not from anybody. It's just like a I even tried to find out who it's from, but like it's just I guess it's a known quote. I just never heard it.
Mm.
But it says every rough season has a purpose. See it as preparation instead of punishment.
Mm.
And I just really felt like that's something that I needed to read. And we all do. We all go through shit, So that was just a very good quote and very fitting.
Okay.
That's it. That's
all right. All right. Well, thank you for that quote. Yes, absolutely. I know that everyone goes through a hard time, and just,
everybody can relate to that.
We need positive energy. I sent a friend of mine a nice positive text message this morning for him to start his day off. Just having that in mind.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to episode 97.
Yes, child.
Is it 97?
Yes,
it might be 97.
It is 97. Wait a minute.
Let's check. Let's check. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
It is.
You're annoying.
Let me see. I can't find it. Where's our show? I can't find our show.
Fuck me either.
It is, yes, this is episode 97.
Okay, so it is.
All right, 97. All right. Well, you guys can follow Her the Podcast on Instagram and Twitter at Her the Podcast, HERD the Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, HER_D the Podcast. And tell a friend. We are available on all podcast streaming platforms, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, all those good things. This is Danny.
And this is
my co-host name is Tay. And thank you guys for listening to this episode. Bye.